Welcome, class of 2026. I'm Dean Rodacher.
I'm Dean Bryant.
I'm Dean Hodge.
Move-in's going great, and we're excited to have you on campus. Look forward to working with you this fall. Welcome.
I'm Colin Luby, and I'm from Fredericksburg, Virginia.
I'm Atiba D'Souza from Maryland.
Aiden Boyd from Alabama.
Hi, I'm Tanya. I'm from Ukraine.
Yeah, my name's Owen Burns, and I'm from Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay, my name is Nona David, and I'm from Morgantown, West Virginia.
I'm Abby McGee from Alabaster, Alabama. The moment I drove up, I was looking around, looking at Lexington, and I was texting my mom and dad, and I was like, this is where I need to be.
My name's Hamza, and I'm from Pakistan.
I'm Sophie Edwards. I'm from San Francisco.
I'm Eliza Spade, and I'm also from San Francisco.
My name is Tate Whitmer, and I'm from Alexandria, Virginia, like 5 minutes away from Washington, D.C.
What's up? I'm Josh, and I'm from Austin, Texas.
I'm Cecilia Schweitzer, and I'm from Churchill, Maryland.
I'm Ava Grace Flory, and I'm from Mount Crawford, Virginia.
Eric from Poland. I was researching for colleges in the United States, and I came across a blind virtual visit. And I heard about the college, who's amazing in terms of my major, and also it is surrounded by the mountains, and also this culture of you know, like recognizing the person in the college. And I was like, yes, this is the college I want to go to. And then it came out it was WNL.
Okay, well, my name is Joanna, and I'm from Jefferson, Wisconsin.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, well, I'm Mateo Moss from Scottsdale, Arizona.
I'm Carolina Moss, and I'm also from Scottsdale, Arizona.
My name is Bamneta Sofa, and I am from Ethiopia.
I'm Danny Hackman, and I'm from San Diego, California.
Sure, I'm Zaria Daniels, and I'm from Lexington, South Carolina. I love the small campus, and it's so pretty. Like, I wasn't really thinking about coming here, and then I visited, and I was like, I fell in love like immediately. Like, it was so pretty. So yeah.
My name's Jessica, and I'm from China.
Hey, I'm Evan. I'm from Connecticut.
My name is Titus Boston, and I'm from Fernandina Beach, Florida.
Okay, I'm Kate Martin. I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas.
I'm Catalin Denby. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona.
My name is Jessica Evans. I'm from South Carolina. I really just wanted to go somewhere where I felt trusted and respected, so that's kind of why I chose WNL.
I'm Mendrel from Bhutan.
My name's Anne Charlotte, and I'm from right outside of Charlottesville, Virginia.
I'm Alejandra, and I'm from Ecuador, and I'm super excited to be here. So
I am Ellie from Maine.
I'm Joaquin Villigren, and I'm from Soho, North Carolina.
My name is Alfred Enam and I'm from Kenya. I'm looking forward to meeting new people and forming new friendships and hopefully people that I can last with for a long time in my journey here in America.
Courtney Capu, and I'm from Colorado.
I'm Pierce Bewley from New Orleans, Louisiana.
I'm Carter Cox from Shreveport, Louisiana.
Hi, I'm Sylvia Agatarko, and I'm from Rwanda, just a small country in Africa, at the heart of Africa.
I'm Bo from Connecticut. And I'm Will from Pennsylvania.
I'm Natalie, and I'm from Charleston, South Carolina.
My name is Spratt Allison, and I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Well, both my parents are alums, but I came on a mid-student stay and really loved it, so kind of sold it for me.
Hi, I'm Teresa, and I'm from Seoul, South Korea.
My name is Ben Sundell, and I'm from Liberty, Missouri.
My name is Dylan Reher. I'm from Orlando, Florida.
I'm Bianca, and I'm from Vietnam.
Sophia Taylor, and I'm from Gilbertsville, Pennsylvania. I'm Lillian Peskova, and I'm from Charlottesville, Virginia.
I'm Emily Bradley, and I'm from Pocatello, Virginia.
Hey, I'm Trey, and I'm from Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
I'm Shika from India.
I'm Martin from Chile. The most important thing for me about WNL is the honor code. It's something big, something important for this community, and something that I really like.
I'm looking for joining clubs and thinking of starting my own organization that is yoga and meditation.
Hi, I'm Griffin Moore, and I'm from Richmond, Virginia.
Hi, I'm Michael, and I'm from Georgia.
I'm Campbell Fitzhugh, I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina.
I'm Tom Finnegan, and I'm from Washington, New Jersey.
I'm Kayla Shamilkar, and I'm from York, Pennsylvania.
Hi, my name is Carolina, and I'm from Szczecin, which is a city in northern part of Poland.
I'm AJ Thomas, and I'm from Gaithersburg, Maryland. I really love the atmosphere, and when I visited campus, I knew it just felt like home. I went on a recruiting visit, and I was with the basketball team, and I felt like I know those guys my entire life, and I only met them 4 hours ago. So it was just a really welcoming feeling, and I just fell in love with the place.
My name is Jingling. I'm from China.
I'm Tucker Jacobson, and I'm from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
I'm Rob McKernan. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina.
My name's Emma Scott, and I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Rhodes Farr, and I'm from Jackson, Mississippi.
I'm Harry, and I'm from Greece.
My name is Richard Sparadnex, and I'm from Latvia.
I chose to come to WNL for the amazing honor code they have, the trusting community they have to each other, and of course, the great business school. I'm interested in studying business administration, so I think this is a great school for me.
I'm Brianna Brayo, and I'm from Arlington, Virginia.
I'm Kate Scabelli, and I'm from Canandaigua, New York.
And I'm Olivia Lovin, and I'm from Louisville, Kentucky.
My name's Samuel Brady. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
I'm Ammar from Iraq.
My name's Isabella Malco. I'm from Old Greenwich, Connecticut.
My name is Alan Hagler, and I'm from Northern Virginia.
My name is Dryden Duggins. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I was blessed with the opportunity to play football here, and just the academics were really great, so why not best of both worlds, you know?
Yeah, like Dryden said, nationally ranked school, amazing personalities here, and a great football team too.
Charlie Runyon from St. Simon's Island, Georgia.
Hi, I'm Nabil from Egypt/Canada. I grew up there.
Hi, my name is Iman Farkalit, and I'm from Pakistan.
I'm Darby Burgett, and I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Hi, I'm Jordan Cash, and I'm from Warrenton, Virginia. Well, I think it was walking down the Colonnade and seeing, the University Chapel and just the beautiful campus, and it just hit me the first time I was here.
I'm Akane from Japan.
Hi, I'm Sam Bennett, and I'm from Evanston, Illinois.
I'm Jeff Mignor. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
Hi, I'm Janeet. I'm from Kathmandu, Nepal, and I'm really excited to be here.
I'm Jessica. I'm from Beijing, China.
I'm Skylar Clark. I'm from Houston, Texas. From the moment I came here, my first time on campus, it was like 8 o'clock-ish at night, and all the fireflies just kind of rose up at the same time. It was just a magical experience. It truly makes the world a whole lot smaller. Everyone knows everyone, and there's so many connections to be had.
I'm Skylar Ross. I'm from Glenridge, New Jersey.
I'm Maria Jelliger from Haddonfield, New Jersey.
I'm Patrick Carr from Atlanta, Georgia.
I'm Paige McBoyle. I'm from Short Hills, New Jersey.
I'm Mark Tilgen, and I'm from San Antonio, Texas.
I'm Helen. I'm from China.
My name's Laura Marambadoro, and I'm from Overland Park campus. It had literally every single thing I wanted in terms of music and my majors, and I just thought it'd be an amazing place to go to school.
Hi, I'm Ryan, and I'm from Tipton, Michigan.
I'm Elias. I'm from Lebanon.
My name is Leighton Yai. I'm from East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania.
I'm Sophia, and I'm from Skaneateles, New York.
I'm Nat Brissett. I'm from Western Pennsylvania.
I'm Zihan Li from China, Nanjing, China.
So my name is Kate Brian and I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I mean, obviously the academics are really good, but you can definitely tell when you walk on campus, like how warm and uplifting the community is. So.
Hi, I'm Kristan. I'm from Jamaica.
Hi, I'm Joanna. I'm from Mexico.
I'm Brianna Tran, and I'm from Delaware.
Hello, I'm Damon. I'm from Santa Fe, New Mexico.
I'm Bernd Sigalski. I'm from Atlanta.
My name is Abdul Muhammad. I go by AB. I'm from Northern Virginia.
I'm Praise Zapata. I'm the Senior Resident Advisor this year. I just want to encourage you guys to have fun. You only get one freshman year, so have fun, enjoy it. There's going to be a lot of new things coming at you. Breathe. You've got this. I have the utmost confidence in you. Your RAs have the utmost confidence in you. The deans have the utmost confidence in you. So just enjoy it. Ask for help when you need it. We're all here to help you.
Good morning. You may be seated. Honored graduates of the class of 2026, parents, family members and friends, members of the Board of Trustees, members of the faculty and staff, welcome to Washington and Lee University's commencement ceremony. We are here today to celebrate our graduating seniors. But our graduating seniors are here today thanks to many other people. Would the parents of today's graduates please stand? Would the grandparents join them? Siblings, aunts and uncles, cousins, friends. Graduates, contemplate the ocean of love and support, and join me in thanking those people who've given so much of themselves for the sake of your happiness and success. One round of applause for everybody. Commencement is many things. This ceremony marks the opening of a new chapter in the life of each member of the class of 2026. You are about to be college graduates, and commencement is a recognition of your notable achievement. The diploma you will receive formally certifies that you have met the rigorous requirements established by our faculty to earn a degree from Washington and Lee University. Commencement is a celebration, it's a sad goodbye, it's an exciting launch to new places and possibilities. It's an opportunity to reflect on what you've done and what you hope to do. And commencement is above all a glorious day, and let's just pause for a moment and bask in appreciation of this glorious place we are privileged to be and the occasion that brings us here. To the parents, this is a moment to celebrate how far your children have come, to reflect upon all the ways they've developed and matured, especially here at W&L, but also since they learned to ride a bicycle or lost their first tooth or set out awkwardly for a middle school dance. Thank you for entrusting us with the most cherished part of your lives and allowing us to get to know these wonderful young people who are a source of inspiration to all of us at W&L. To the graduates, I am grateful for our time together. You've made a powerful and positive impression. Watched you win ODAC championships, earn Scholar Athlete awards, seen you perform plays, heard you sing, lost count of the academic fellowships and awards that you have won. You have shared your love of this place with me, and I hope you will remain connected to Washington and Lee and return to campus frequently. It's now time to thank some people who deserve special recognition. Those of you graduating today owe much of your education to our faculty and staff. Members of the faculty and staff have guided you, supported you, and sometimes been astonished at what you have achieved. Would the members of the class of 26 and all of our guests please join me in thanking our dedicated faculty and staff. I also want to offer a very special thanks to everyone who works in facilities, dining, and public safety. They are the best in the business, and they move heaven and earth to make everything on this campus as good as it can be. And they work overtime to make commencement spectacular. Let's give it up for those folks. I'd like to give special thanks to the faculty and staff who have recently retired or will retire at the end of this academic year. Each of these individuals has served the university with distinction. I'll ask each retiree, if they are present, to rise when I call your name and ask them to remain standing until all are recognized. The list is long and distinguished, so hold your applause until all the names have been announced. I will call them in alphabetical order. Denise Bachelor, Andy Briggs, Alexandra Brown, Ruth Candler, Brenda Clark, Roger Crockett, Steve Desjardins, Mary Irvin, Kevin Finch, David Harbour, Karen Holtzapfel, Scott Hoover, Jim Castor, Joan Miller, Judy Moeller, Brian Murchison, Dominika Radulescu, Martha Rousey, Alicia Swayze, John Tombarge, Lisa Trimmer, Phil Trimmer, Sue Woodruff. These 23 retirees have contributed 582 years of service to Washington and Lee. Thank you. In the printed program, you'll find a list of students who've won special honors and awards. Those honors and awards represent the stories of dozens of individual students who've excelled in many ways. At this time, we also recognize the graduating seniors who have achieved the highest academic standing and have been designated by the faculty as class Victorians. This year we have 9. They are Ashley Connor Ellis of New Orleans, Louisiana, earning a Bachelor of Science in Engineering integrated with biology. Please stand as I call your name, valedictorians. Ashley Connor Ellis. Abigail Grace Leo of Norton, Massachusetts, earning a Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry with honors and a minor in religion. Catherine Irene Martin of Little Rock, Arkansas, earning a Bachelor of Arts in Classics and Art History with honors with a minor in Cultural Heritage and Museum Studies. Rihards Paradniks of Riga, Latvia, earning a Bachelor of Arts in Economics and Bachelor of Science in Mathematics with a minor in Computer Science. Nicholas Joseph Rizzo of Stanton, Virginia, earning a Bachelor of Science in Physics and a Bachelor of Arts in Mathematics. Sarp Sahin of Plano, Texas, earning a Bachelor of Arts in Chemistry with a minor in Data Science. John Christian Santowski of Pittsford, New York, earning a Bachelor of Science in Biology with a minor in Poverty and Human Capability Studies. Patrick Christopher Solcher of Houston, Texas, earning a Bachelor of Arts in Economics with honors with minors in Data Science and Poverty and Human Capability Studies. William Ramsey Suttle of Houston, Texas, earning a Bachelor of Science in Accounting. Congratulations and excellent work. We're now privileged to hear remarks on behalf of the graduating seniors from one of their classmates, Executive Committee President Megan Endress. From Comac, New York, Megan received the John M. Evans English Scholarship at Washington and Lee. She earned a Bachelor of Arts in English with minors in Education and Mass Communications. This spring, Megan received 2 leadership awards, the Alexander Thomas Bowling Class of 10 Memorial Award and the 1749 Senior Medallion Award, which recognizes the top 3% of the senior class who demonstrated outstanding leadership and service during their time at W&L. Before her peers elected her to be president of the executive committee, Megan served as a representative of her sophomore class. She also served as the Wyoming State Chair for the 2024 mock convention and a member of the key student staff for the Outing Club. And most recently, as a member of the Senior Gift Committee, which, by the way, knocked it out of the park. More than 70% of you contribute to that. Thank you. Congratulations. In addition to these leadership roles, Megan's been a work-study student all 4 years, starting in the library and moving on to student engagement and leadership as a junior. Her teaching experiences include assisting in a local Head Start program and middle school and serving as a summer teaching fellow for the Academic Enrichment Program at the Taft School. In the fall of her junior year, she studied at the University of Oxford. Megan's also passionate about music and theater. She was a member of Jubilee, the university's all-female a cappella singing ensemble, and performed in Beehive, the 60s musical, in the spring of 2023. Next year, Megan will work for Teach America in Northern Virginia. Please join me in welcoming Megan Endres.
Good morning. I would like to first thank my friends, roommates, and my advisor, Professor Janelle Gertz, for all seeing me through the last 4 years. Most of all, I would like to thank my parents for all they have done to get me here today, as well as my sisters, Erin and Catherine. Catherine graduated from WNL in 2022 and loves to give me unsolicited advice to get me through my time here. For example, when I called her as a freshman to tell her I was planning to run for the executive committee, her response was, if you want to get an actual job after you graduate, you should really apply to student consulting. Unfortunately, I did not take your advice, Catherine. It took me up until Tuesday to sit down and start writing, mostly because I couldn't decide on a theme, and because I knew that no matter what I say, the majority of you just want me to wrap up quickly so you can get out of the heat. However, I eventually decided to focus my remarks today on an exceedingly simple idea: gratitude. I know that graduation stirs up all sorts of emotions, and that it can be difficult to not hyperfixate on all the people we love who aren't here with us today, on the tearful goodbyes that we are about to say to all of our friends, on the things we did not achieve, and on everything we sacrificed along the way to reach this stage and to this degree. It is necessary, however, that we remember just how unlikely our being here today is. The majority of us graduated from high school in the spring of 2022, alongside 3.2 million other students across America. Of that 3.2 million, only 45% enrolled in a four-year college that fall, and of that 45%, under half are projected to graduate along with us this spring. That is only about 22% of that original 3.2 million. And those stats just consider whether or not you would go to any four-year institution. These numbers don't reflect the even slimmer likelihood that you would be admitted to a prestigious institution like this one, with an exceptionally large endowment dedicated to ensuring your employment and prosperity in post-grad life. So what are some things that we should be grateful for today, besides just getting to be here at all? Our parents and guardians who worked overtime to be able to give us opportunities that would make a school like WNL even glance in our direction. We're grateful for every diaper changed, every car ride to practice, and for forcing us to wear sunscreen even when we did not want to. Grateful for our friends who showed up for our games, our presentations, recitals, shows, and celebrated all of our wins with us. The friends who told the trav worker that you were perfectly fine, even though you probably should have gone home 2 hours prior. The friends who asked you a layup of a question during the Q&A portion of your presentation so that you would look smart in front of your professor. The friends who will tell you when you're wrong and won't accept you for not working to your full potential. We're grateful for our brilliant professors, all of whom are probably boiling alive in their robes right now, even more than we are, but are suffering through it for us. We should be grateful for the professor who gave us grace, even when we maybe did not deserve it, and perhaps even more grateful for the professor who did not. Grateful for the things we did achieve, rather than focusing on what we did not. For example, President Dudley never got that softball team that he always wanted, but he did get WNL to go need blind, and when he leaves us for the California Sun next year, he would do so knowing he got to give the gift of WNL to students of all financial backgrounds. And I, for one, am certainly not speaking to you today because I have a 4.0, because I don't. But I did get to lead some really funny and exceptional freshmen through the Appalachian Trail because James Dick decided to take a chance on me as a leader. And we should all be grateful for the fact that I did not write this speech about AI, because I think we're all really tired of hearing about it. And this is not to say that some of us here have not faced significant hardship, sacrifice, and loss these past 4 years, and all those that came before them. It is just to say that we are incredibly lucky that when these things happened, we had access to the necessary external support and internal fortitude to stand firm through those storms. It is just to say that for everything that went horribly, horribly, horribly wrong, a million more seen and unseen things had to go completely right for you to still end up here today. But none of these things are guaranteed. We all know that we could wake up tomorrow and look around and have lost these privileges. And tomorrow morning, we will have lost quite a bit, because regardless of our affection for this place, it is forcing us to grow up and grow out. I spent a significant portion of my time at WNL being a main character in some of the worst days of some of our peers' lives. Days where these students were coming face to face with the reality that they might not get the chance to sit where you sit today, that they might have to leave this beautiful place prematurely, facing the possibility of having to pack their bags mid-semester and leave this campus knowing they are not welcome to return, rather than having a grandiose graduation week surrounded by family and friends. I spent truly countless hours behind closed doors seeing these students grapple with that possible reality, and even more hours deliberating with the rest of the EC on whether or not that reality would come to be. I can tell you definitively that as the person who looked these students in the eyes and read them their verdict, none of them, nor any EC member or hearing advisor involved in that process, could possibly take our getting to be students here for granted ever again. And what an incredible gift that you all gave to me, that I got to learn that lesson over and over and over again and never take this place for granted. It's an important lesson for all of us to take into our next chapter, that we are entitled to nothing, so we must appreciate everything. We could lose our jobs, our health, our possessions, our savings. Our friends could scatter to the wind, finding jobs in every other city but our own. Our car could die on the highway and our apartment could flood. Our fellowships could lose funding and our applications could be rejected. And for my fellow New Yorkers, the Knicks could end up losing on Wednesday. What we will always have to hold on to, however, are the experiences we had here, the connections that bind us, this single piece of paper that signifies your education, something that can never be taken from you, and most of all, the people that are sitting next to you that you've come to know and love these past 4 years. I've finished today by reading my favorite quote, written by Ella Montgomery in Anne of Green Gables, my favorite book. "I don't know what lies around the bend, but I'm going to believe that the best does." So as you receive your diploma today, be grateful that no matter what you find around that great unknown bend, that at least you are not walking the that at least you are not walking the road alone. Thank you.
Thank you, Megan. Class of 2026, it is a privilege to address you on the occasion of your commencement. I remember when I sat, as you do now, surrounded by your classmates, wearing identical gowns, waiting to receive our degrees. It is somewhat surreal. This is a moment toward which you've been working diligently since you entered college, but it's also a transition so momentous and abrupt, it's hard to believe it's actually taking place. It's an out-of-body experience. It feels like it must be happening to somebody else. Your minds are swirling with emotion as you anticipate a cruelly short time from now saying tearful goodbyes to your friends while also simultaneously sharing joyful reunions with your families who are bursting with pride and happiness, and then facing the hard, inescapable reality of driving down the road while your beloved campus recedes in the rearview mirror. Before you do, let's take a moment to reflect on what you've done here and what your time in this place has done to you. For starters, you've had a lot of fun. College is supposed to be fun. Making friends, practicing and competing with your teammates, singing, dancing, acting, lounging in the sun right here on front campus, hiking, climbing, tubing, traveling far and wide. Sometimes you've even included me in the fun. We've played chess, pickleball, golf, gone fly fishing, had ice cream and meals together at D Hall, Hillel, Lee House. Spending time with you all is hands down the best part of my job. While you were at it, you were also becoming increasingly independent and capable adults, and that's the purpose of education. It's what brings us here today. Having spent 4 years in the incubator that is Washington and Lee, you are ready to take on the world, and it is time to leave the nest. Graduating from college is a significant moment. Today we celebrate your many achievements, certify your learning, award you a degree. Even more importantly, this ceremony, like those announcing the birth of a child or the marriage of a couple marks the commencement of an entirely new phase of life. Think back to your arrival just 4 years ago. You were teenagers, landing in Lexington from all over the country and around the world. Most of you were leaving home for the first time. It was a big deal, but it was also a predictable step on a largely prescribed path. You had long been expected to go to college, you worked hard in high school to make it happen, and the question wasn't whether you would go, but where. I am glad you chose W&L. Your new life at college offered greater independence than living at home, but it also came with a lot of support. When you unpacked your bags in Grams or in Gramleys or Gaines, there were cheerful RAs waiting to help you settle in. When you puzzled over which courses to take, there were faculty members available to help you craft a schedule. When you were hungry, there was Coop. When you needed a ride, there was Traveler. Today is different. Today you are full-blown adults setting out to make your way in the world. You have more freedom than you have ever enjoyed. You also have more responsibility than you have ever carried. And you face big questions that only you can answer. What work is important to me? Which place will I call home? Who do I want to be with? Your future is wide open, and that is exciting. It's also daunting. And it's quintessentially human. We are the creature that is fated to ask, who am I? What do I want to make of myself? How will I spend my allotment of time on planet Earth? If it feels like a lot, which it probably does, take comfort in the fact that every single person coming of age, past or present, rich or poor, famous or obscure, has faced those questions. You're not alone. In fact, you are in very good company. For consolation, inspiration, and fodder for your imagination, let's look to history for a moment. W&L has been here for 277 years, so when you want to look to history, there's no better place than right here. And since we're gathered in front of Washington Hall, let's start with him. We all know George Washington put this country on the map where there had previously been 13 disparate colonies. And he put this school on the map. With his personal donation in 1796, it transformed Liberty Hall Academy, the ruins of which you can still see up above our athletic fields, into Washington College. George Washington invested in this school in the service of his vision of this country. He saw that the future of the United States lay to the west, and he knew that democracy depended upon well-educated citizens. Washington concluded that good education was needed on the frontier, which at the time was right here. So he donated to Liberty Hall, making it the first college west of the Appalachians. The year he made his gift, there was another man exactly your age right now who was pondering his future just as you were doing this morning. Meriwether Lewis was born in 1774 in Albemarle County, Virginia, where some of you grew up. He was raised on land facing Rockfish Gap in the Blue Ridge Mountains. Today, we drive through that gap on I-64 to get to Charlottesville. To the young Lewis gazing up at it every day from the fields, it was the enticing space on the horizon that promised an open future and a path to the west. Unlike you, Meriwether Lewis had very little formal schooling, but what he did have connected him to Rockbridge County. He was tutored by Matthew Morey. That name may sound familiar. The river that runs through Lexington, where some of you swim and fish, is named for his nephew. Lewis was also tutored by James Waddell. The elementary school here in Lexington, where some of you taught local children, is named for his great-grandson. So like you, Meriwether Lewis was attached to this place, and like you, at your age, he set out from here to forge his future. For starters, he volunteered for the Virginia militia and played a part in helping President Washington put down the infamous Whiskey Rebellion. Somewhat ironically, Lewis drank too much himself and got in trouble with the Army. He was given a second chance when Thomas Jefferson, also from Albemarle County, became president. In 1803, Jefferson executed the Louisiana Purchase, expanding the United States to include all the land that drained into the great Mississippi River from the west. That sounded really good on paper, and the price was right, but the scope and the nature of that land was a complete mystery. It was literally uncharted territory. Jefferson hoped it would be possible to travel by inland waterways all the way from the Potomac River in Washington, D.C., clear across to the Pacific Ocean. That turned out to be false because the Rocky Mountains get in the way. Jefferson was aware of the Rockies, but he expected them to be about the same size as the Appalachians. He was sorely disappointed about that too. Truth be told, he had no idea what was out there. Jefferson needed somebody brave enough and resourceful enough to go out and explore half a continent. Lewis accepted that commission, and he set out with his trusty sidekick William Clark, a handful of men, a few boats, some ammunition and supplies. They had no GPS, no means of communication. Lewis didn't know how long they'd be gone or whether he would ever see his mother again. For the next 3 years, they made their way to the Pacific and back. They had to kill their food, build their shelter, negotiate their safety with the native tribes. I think about them and their journey when I'm sitting in an airport, sipping a nice cup of coffee and feeling sorry for myself because my flight is delayed. Somehow, Lewis and his men lived to tell the tale, and he returned triumphantly to report to Jefferson and Congress on the geography and the geology and the biology and the native inhabitants of the United States. Meriwether Lewis could have enjoyed a comfortable existence working his family farm in Virginia, but instead he chose an uncertain, risky, and downright dangerous path because it gave meaning to his life by putting his considerable talents to good use in the service of his country. In the process, he became a legend. If you need a good book this summer, I recommend Undaunted Courage by Stephen Ambrose, which is an excellent account of that expedition. Let's consider one more historical example of coming of age. Jefferson and Lewis couldn't have dreamed about and explored the West if Washington hadn't first dreamed about and established the United States. During the Revolutionary War to secure America's independence from Britain, one of Washington's most trusted officers was the Marquis de Lafayette. Lafayette was born in 1757 in rural France, which is a very long way from Albemarle County. By 1770, when he was only 12 years old, both of his parents and his wealthy uncle had died, leaving the young lad completely alone in the world, but also one of the richest people in Europe. The French nobility wasted no time trying to ingratiate themselves with the eligible preteen bachelor. Lafayette was taken in by one of the most distinguished aristocratic families who quickly married him off to their daughter and merged their fortunes. So by the age of 18, when you were getting dropped off at Gaines or Graham Lee's, Lafayette had a wife and a child. He was also a member of the inner circle of the French court, attending nightly parties at the Palace of Versailles, hosted by his former schoolmate and fellow teenager, King Louis XVI, and his wife, Marie Antoinette. It was like living in a fraternity house while also being in charge of a major European country. Life at the court was easy, it was lavish, and Lafayette could have enjoyed it indefinitely, but it wasn't for him. He found it superficial and boring. Lafayette wanted something to do. On July 6, 1776, just 2 months before his 19th birthday and 2 days after the American Declaration of Independence, opportunity presented itself in the unlikely form of a lawyer from Connecticut, Silas Deane. He showed up in Paris pretending to be on business, but in fact secretly recruiting French help for the war against Britain. He didn't need to ask Lafayette twice. Not even a legal adult yet, Lafayette signed up to fight without telling his father-in-law. He agreed he would receive no compensation for his services and that he would spend a substantial amount of his own money to build a ship to sail to America. Before embarking, Lafayette changed his family motto. For generations, it had asserted, rather earnestly, determination is enough to overcome adversity. That may be true, but the teenage patriarch, now in charge, made it shorter and more playful. Lafayette chose to operate under the motto, why not? It's literally his motto, why not? Having pronounced his guiding principle, Lafayette then walked the walk. He risked everything, his wealth, his marriage, his life, to fight for radical ideals, liberty, equality, democracy that mattered to him above all else. He helped the United States succeed, commanding troops at the decisive Battle of Yorktown, and then he returned home to do it all over again, playing a central role in the French Revolution that overthrew the royalty who had been his childhood friends. For his contributions to establishing representative democracy in both America and France, Lafayette is known as the The Hero of Two Worlds, and I recommend the book with that title by Mike Duncan. All right, what does any of this have to do with you, class of 2026? Lewis and Lafayette were 18th century men. They were farmers and soldiers. They were navigating an era of political revolution, national expansion, the clash of empires. You are 21st century women and men, digital natives living in a world they could not have imagined. But you also have much in common. You are, just as they once were, young, talented, eager to make a difference. You face, as they once did, the same universal human predicament and opportunity, choosing what to do with your life as you stand on the cusp of adulthood. I'm not suggesting you emulate Lewis and Lafayette in every respect. Don't ghost your mom for years at a time like Meriwether Lewis. Think long and hard before abandoning your family to fight in a foreign war like Lafayette. But I do encourage you, like them, to embrace your adventure, whatever that might be. Find your calling, find your rockfish gap that stirs your imagination and pulls you forward. Identify your motto, the core principles that will guide your decisions. Understand that life is long and your path will be winding. It may not involve a transcontinental trek or a transatlantic crossing in a wooden ship, but it will almost certainly be different from whatever you can imagine right now. You can't plan your whole life out in advance. Point yourself in a direction that makes sense to you now. Put one foot in front of the other. Always give your best effort. See where it takes you. Along the way, be open to your own evolution. What matters to you will change over time. Also be open to chance encounters that deflect your trajectory in surprising ways. That could be meeting the love of your life. It could be receiving a professional offer that you didn't expect. Lewis couldn't have become a legend if Jefferson didn't purchase the Louisiana Territory and ask him to explore it. Lafayette couldn't have become a hero if Silas Deane didn't show up and invite him to join the revolution. So when your chances come along, have the confidence to bet on yourself. Have the courage to take calculated risks. Not every bet that you make will pay off. You'll need to persist through disappointments and setbacks. Lewis and his men had to eat their dogs and horses to survive the winter. Lafayette endured 5 years in solitary confinement when the French radicals turned on him. But they persevered, and they ultimately succeeded, and so will you. Most importantly, as our men's basketball coach, Chris McHugh, never fails to remind his squad, enjoy the journey. Life is not a contest to get to a destination. It's a long series of shared experiences. Don't treat what you're doing at any given moment merely as a means to something else down the line. Relish each and every stage for its own sake. You'll be happier and you'll accomplish more too. You are ready for this. Liberal arts education does not train you for any particular job, and that is a feature, not a bug. Liberal arts education prepares you for what you can't anticipate. It prepares you to make the most of the rest of your life. Students who took my philosophy class, including Megan Endress, know the W&L mission by heart. Washington and Lee University provides a liberal arts education that develops students' capacity to think freely, critically, and humanely, and conduct themselves with honor, integrity, and civility. Graduates, which is about to be you, will be prepared for lifelong learning, personal achievement, responsible leadership, service to others, and engaged citizenship in a global and diverse society. That's what we do here every day. And as free and critical thinkers, you are prepared to know yourselves, to figure out what matters to you. Nobody else can do that for you. As people of integrity, you're prepared to be true to yourselves, to pursue the things that matter to you in accordance with your core principles. And as responsible leaders, you're prepared to inspire others to join you in the endeavors that matter. So it's time. Let's take one final glance together backward. Class of 2026, please stand with me. Turn and face the colonnade together one final time. Take a moment to reflect on your time in this place. Now turn, face forward, It's the last time you're all going to listen to me, so I'm milking it. Anticipate the future with courage and confidence. Resolve to set a course, make a plan, act on it, and periodically assess how things are going. Rinse and repeat for 50 years. You may be seated. Not quite done, but they may be seated. Whatever life throws at you, enjoy the journey. You cannot know what the future holds, but you can take comfort in the education and the values and the people, including many who are sitting here with you today, who will see you through it all. If you will have me, I would like to consider myself an honorary member of the class of 2026, hitting the road with you to embrace the adventure. I hope our paths will continue to cross. I hope you'll tell me how your lives unfold. Most importantly, I hope you will return often to Lexington to reconnect with each other and with Washington and Lee. But for now, I send you on your way with my heartfelt congratulations, pride, and very best wishes. Thank you. All right, now for the main event. Having declared you ready to make us proud as graduates of this fine university, let's make it happen. Provost Hill will present the candidates to receive their degrees, and she will read their names in alphabetical order.
Will all the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science please rise? President Dudley, I have the honor to present 454 candidates for baccalaureate degrees. They have been examined by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees. I ask you by your official act to confer upon them their degrees.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Washington and Lee University, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon you, respectively, the degree of Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science of Washington and Lee University. Congratulations. You may be seated. Provost Hill will now read our graduates' names as they come forward to receive their diplomas. If the audience can help it, hold your applause until all have been recognized. Thank you.
Sylvia Agatako. Imran Agami Hundav. Amar Al-Hajmi. Beimnet Asefa Ali. Andrew Spratt Allison. Celeste Alvarez. Kalish Kermans Amilcar in absentia. Alfred Anum. Everett Michael Anderson. Clara McCarroll Attar. Evelyn Stewart Austin. Stephen Thomas Bader. Gregory Harold Bafoulis. Dara Osman Bage. Sydney Grace Baggett. Janit Barjacharya, Honors in Computer Science, cum laude. Leanna Madison Baker, Honors in Religion, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Daisy N. Barone. Samuel Rye Bassett. Megan Ann Baxley. Colin Michael Beatty. Julian Fairclough Beaujeu Dufour. Margaret Anderson Beimdeck. Samuel George Bennett. Samantha Ray Barish, cum laude, in absentia. Sophie Ryan Berman. Robert Kennedy Burnott. Lillian Mary Bertozzi. Pierce Edwater Bewley. Margaret Doran Biggs. Brandon Wayne Bishop. Lily Abigail Bishop. Bryn Lee Bissinger. Mary Martha Blackwood. Victoria Ann Bliley, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Mary Elizabeth Lewis Boatwright. Jack William Booth. Cameron Noel Bostick, in absentia. Titus M. Boston, honors in English. Lydia May Bowersox, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Aiden Andrew Boyd. Ryan Hardy Boyd. Emily Victoria Bradley. William Foltz Bray, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Samuel James Brady, cum laude. Sophia Isabel Bresci. Brianna Arlette Breo, honors in economics, cum laude. Amanda Shea Brickner. Colin Jefferson Bridges. Catherine Amanda Brian. Sophie Turner Larissa Broll. Samuel P. Brown. Urini Bruno Sanchez. Elizabeth C. Bryant, honors in art history, cum laude. Rebecca Grace Bundrant, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Darby Nicole Burgett. Owen Mason Burns, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Robert Saidi Burr, honors in accounting, cum laude. Georgia Allen Busby. Tyler Bush, honors in sociology and anthropology. Charles Randolph Byers. Caesar Alonzo Kachai. Gretchen Susan Cadranel. Devin K. Canino. Courtney Nicole Capu. James Patrick Carr, cum laude. Miles Grayson Carroll. Harrison Field Cerrone. Faith Hannah Chang. Saivasuki Chibrolu, cum laude. Preston William Childress, honors in accounting. Christy Tanya Childs, cum laude. Eric Jacob Holinatsky, honors in economics, cum laude. Marcia Chung, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Burke Raymond Sigelski, cum laude. Daxon Kai Citron. Evan Foster Clark, cum laude. Sarah Riley Clark, cum laude. Skylar Thomas Clark IV. Elliot Benjamin Cohen. Mateo Bernard Francois Collinet Adler. Jade Alexandra Condrell, cum laude. Michael Laurent Connors. Griffin Nathaniel Conti. Caterina Contreras. Addie Grace DeBose Cook, honors in politics, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. McKenna Nicole Cook, cum laude. Elizabeth Locke Coppage. Zachary Carter Corbin. Angeline Simone Costello, cum laude. James Emmett Kuig, cum laude. Carter Lewis Cox. Autumn Nala Crawford. Mitchell Augustus Crow. Caroline Grace Cruz. William Judge Cummings. Isabella Willis Peskid Custard. Trey Alejandro Duke Custodio. Evan Michael Daigle, cum laude. Ilias Dakol. Cassandra Angelina Dalton, magna cum laude. Zaria Grace Daniels. Joshua Aiden Darrow, honors in economics, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Maggie Dasher. Richard Christopher Datz, Jr., cum laude. Devlin Klaproth Darty, magna cum laude. Audrey Jane Diatorio, cum laude. Nona K. David, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. William McGill Dees. Riley Marie DeBeck. Catalin Rose Denby, honors in Earth and Environmental Geoscience, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Thomas Denton. Atiba Leon Fela D'Souza, Jr. Elizabeth Lorraine DeVote. Sydney Elizabeth DeVory. Alina De Souza, cum laude. Claire Elizabeth DiChiaro, cum laude. Aiden Downey Dold. Ryan Thomas Doty, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Isabel Natalia Duarte. Stephanie Lynn Deeker, honors in history. David Dryden Duggins III. Ella Catherine Dutton. Carson Dallas Duval. Eleanor Gowan Dyer, cum laude. John Turner Edwards. Sophie Margaret Edwards. Cecilia Elise Eklum. Taylor Lee Elliott. Ashley Connor Ellis, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Megan Kateri Indras. Kristen Shantae Ennis, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Ashley Valeria Escobar. Ashton Elizabeth Evans, cum laude. Ian Robert Evans. Jesma Elizabeth Evans. Clara Lourdes Ivancion. Garrison Alexander Familio. Jack Elias Faulkner. Charlotte Lowell Roosevelt Finstermacher. Isabella Braun Ferrate. Thomas William Finnegan, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Campbell Fitzhugh. Ava Grace Flory. Caleb Scott Franklin, cum laude. Martine Emmanuel Gajardo Quadra, in absentia. Charles Garcia, in absentia. Joshua Gabriel Garcia. Nicholas Edward Garcia. Tillman Thomas Gates, Jr. Sophia Elizabeth Yegan, cum laude. Arun Michael Ghosh. Ava Mary Giangrasso. Braden Jacob Giannone. Theoharis Yanulis. Aaliyah Marie Gibbons, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Camille Winston Gillum. Emery Claire Gehrig. Mackenzie Taylor Gothi. Camille Charlotte Golub. Justin Adrian Gomez. Aaron Gonzalez Sobrino, cum laude. Kalen Robert Graham. Broderick McCamish Grant. Catherine Ann Grosso. Colin Andrew Gray. Paige Alexandria Gray. Abigail Marie Groff. Joanna Arlette Guevara. Danny Rebecca Winling Hackman. Iman Rebecca Haddad. Julia Louisa Hetzel, cum laude. Alan Yash Hagler. James Callahan Haley. Jackson Thomas Hall, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. William Darlington Hall. Julie Junhee Ham, honors in art history. Bo Sawyer Hancock. Emily Gail Hanuxala, cum laude. Malik Hardy. Jane Harwell Harrison, cum laude. Meredith Chapman Heron, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Roger Oxford Hart III. Ruth Clara Hay. Sarah Elizabeth Hayden. Madison Marie Hayes, cum laude. Ava Lorraine Hecker, magna cum laude. Bailey Jean Hedgeman. Gretchen Nicole Hellitzer. Rebecca Ann Hoffman, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Joseph Reynolds Holden, honors in computer science. Graydon James Holliday, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Jordan Elizabeth Hoover. Catherine Marie Hudson, cum laude. Benjamin Johnson Holsey. TJ Hutchinson. Chelsea Edie Highland, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Osaram Winsay Adriel Ihama. Riho Sarah Ijima. Benjamin Thomas Ermsher, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Tucker David Jacobson. Eleanor Francis Jacobson, cum laude. Daniel Emmanuel Jakubowski Lewis, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Lizzie Jariashvili. Abid Farhan Jeem, honors in physics, cum laude. Maria Catherine Jellig. Anne Lanier Jennings. Wanjun Joe, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Dalton Edward Job. Timothy Daniel Johns, cum laude. Jack Lyons Johnson. Bailey Catherine Jordan, cum laude. William Raymond Joseph, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Jordan Elizabeth Catch, honors in history. Francis Meade Camback. Catherine Grace Keeley, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Peter Cooper Rittenhouse Kellogg. Isis Diaven Kania. Madison Sidney Kessick, honors in history, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Iman Farkhalid Khan. Michael Karatse. Abigail Gia Kim. Brian Darwin Kim, cum laude. Grace H. Kim. Juyung J. Kim. Charlotte Alexander Alexi Kitchen. William Anthony Knight. Catherine Marie Canali, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Tetyana Kozachanska, cum laude. Nora Leone Kuhn. Rima Kumari. We now pause sides. Soon we'll resume with the other half of the candidates. Ready? Connor Evan LaFoe, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Nicholas James Legis, cum laude. Elizabeth Douglas Lamb. John William Lane. Evan Beliles Langhammer. Walter Preston Larmore, cum laude. Samuel Luke Larson. Catherine Emily Lawson. Joe Yoonjae Lee, cum laude. Andrew Christopher Lehman. Abigail Grace Leo, honors in biochemistry, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Zahan Lee, honors in physics, magna cum laude. Edward Grant Lilly IV. Matthew D. Lynn. Evan Christopher Lindner. Spencer Tuthill Lennon. No Mi Ling, cum laude. John A. Little. Hairong Liu. Lauren Elizabeth Long. Colin Patrick Luby, cum laude. Leela Grace Lorenz, honors in English. John Hylan Lawlin. Olivia Rose Lovin. Daniel Mahija Liu. Damon Thomas Lujan. Amelia Blair Mackles. Brady Michael Madden, magna cum laude. William Asif Mahmood. Brandon Anthony Mikowski. Isabella Christine Malco. Anna Marie Malouf. Dev Rakesh Manyar. Travis Edward Mann, cum laude. Claire Catherine Manning, honors in history, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Anthony George Maratos. Elizabeth Morin Merrick. Jackson Alexander Maroon, in absentia. Emma Antonia Marsh. Catherine Irene Martin, honors in art history, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Courtney Elizabeth May, cum laude. Carolina Eva Mazur. Ann Byers McAllister. Paige Catherine McBoyle. Austin McBride. Jack Galtney McClure. Grace Victoria McCurdy. Julia Ann McDonald. Susan Barkley McGinley. Quincy Killian McGinnis. Robert David McKernan. Elise Christine McPherson, Phi Beta Kappa, Summa Cum Laude. Taylor Hill Middleton. Abdullah Muhammad. Griffin Wade Moore, Honors in Mathematics. Charles Aiden Moriarty. Ciel Rin Morrill, Honors in East Asian Languages and Literatures, Phi Beta Kappa. Anna Elizabeth Morris. William Dixon Morris III, cum laude. John William Benton Morrow, Jr. Elizabeth Louise Moser, cum laude. Carolina Masted Moss. Matteo Marcassini Moss. Tafatswa Laura Marambadoro. Patrick James Murphy, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Campbell Marie Musselwhite, magna cum laude. Caroline Marie Natwick. Aja J. Injai. Leti Big Injai. William Joaquin Nelson, cum laude. Frances Olivia Neve. Byron Paul Newman. Luke Henry Newton, Honors in Economics, cum laude. James Stewart North, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Frederick Hines Nottebohm. Hanson Stewart Ogden. John Stewart O'Keefe, Jr. Olaide Faith Olatun Basun. Helen Field Otney. William Brabson Payshaw, cum laude. Alejandra Pacheco. Vishal Paul. Reharts Paratniks, Phi Beta Kappa, Summa Cum Laude. Lily Ann Pereso. Sunil S. Partha. Brody Tillman Pasika, cum laude. Unshuka Patel, cum laude. Eleanor South Patterson. Max Evan Patterson. Mitchell Vaughn Patterson. Alec Andreas Perez. Lillian Andrea Peskova. Christina Dimitra Petrez. Nicola Valentinov Petrov, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Quinn Bianca Pham. Rhodes Anthony Farr. Margaret Rebecca Phillips. Lucas Tovar Piccinino, cum laude. Diane Pierre Louis. Angel Antonio Pilkey Chavez. Ellie Saskia Pope. Ryan Anthony Porzio. Elka May Preckle, cum laude. Spencer Lucas Pringle. Zachary Puckett. Alina Puri. Penelope Isabella Quiles. Reagan Jera Radoseski. Camille Ramos. Dylan Michael Reher. Reagan Shay Reeferson. Daniel Jacob Ryder. Catherine Grace Repka. Aaron Noel Richards. Mary Catherine Richards, cum laude. Natalie Virginia Richards. Amelia Forster Ritchie. Nicholas Joseph Rizzo, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Benjamin Hopkins Green Roberts. Anne Charlotte Robinson. Landon Owen Rollins, cum laude. Edward Lewis Ross. Skylar Ann Ross. Jack Douglas Roscoe. Landon Rucker. Charles O'Brien Runyon. Keaton Patrick Rush, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Charles Lewis Rutberg, cum laude. Caroline Rebecca Ruth. Colin Patrick Ryan. Kate Meredith Sacerdote. Mina Nasreen Jane Sadrabadi. Sarp Saheen, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Jane Milne Sandridge. John Christian Santowski, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Mary Ellison Slicner. Roman Schlichter, Honors in Philosophy, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Kendall Rose Schleter, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Cecilia Frances Brady Schweitzer. Margaret Stewart Schweppe, cum laude. Emma Jean Scott, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. James Thomas Sievers, cum laude. Arhana Sethi. Kriya Nandakishore Shah, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. James Kendall Shad Jr. Peter Allen Shakely, Honors in Accounting. Virginia Green Shelton. Kylie Bree Sheridan. Elizabeth Channing Schilling. Michael Shinkar. Caitlin Maureen Silva, cum laude. Christopher Walker Simon. Sarah Catherine Sims, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Florian Raphael Sloan. Christopher Archer Smith. Connor Thomas Smith. Morgan Victoria Smith. Walter Hameter Smith III. Charles Walston Snedeker. Sophia Rose Soderberg, cum laude. Patrick Christopher Solcher, honors in economics, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Alicia Vitalievna Sukaviv. Eliza Lane Spate. Eve Catherine Spencer. Troy Alexander Spillman. Juliana Marie Stevenson, cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Stockton. Lucy Parrish Story, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Emma Matthews Strickland. Allison Renee Stump. Benjamin Carl Sundell. William Ramsey Suttle, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Amanda Tien Etan. Jaya Taxley, cum laude. Ryan Harper Taylor. Sophia Genevieve Taylor. Wilkinson Coates Taylor. Mark Oliver Tilgen. Anthony Justin Thomas. Charles Grant Thompson. Isabella Grace Timmerding. Micah Brian Tonjin, cum laude in absentia. Carmen McAllister Tosi. Brianna Tran. Mark Anthony Troney. Elizabeth Marie Trubeck. Irene Teresa Sangus. John Joseph Turner. Owen Bruce Emil Benjamin Vanderver. Maria Johanna Vargas. Colin Daniel Verrett. Joaquin Villagran Hernandez. Ethan Kellner Villamater. Jake Matthew Vo, magna cum laude. Tuan Trong Vu, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Catherine Sims Walkholes. Ella Nicole Wallace, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Jake Pearson Walters. Nisha Prashant Walvikar. Huixing Wan. Eric Charles Ward, honors in history, cum laude. Kevin Thomas Warren. Augusta Brianne Weaver, magna cum laude. Martin Tate Taylor Whitmer III. John Edward Willie V. Isaiah Aiden Wilson. Marshall Elizabeth Wilt, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Austin Han Winslow, magna cum laude. Danielle Claire Woolard. Luke Sanders Roten, honors in accounting, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Cynthia Danielle Shia, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Caleb Chinyin Yao. Jack Ryder Yeaman, honors in accounting, cum laude. Haoxin Ying, honors in accounting, cum laude. Joyce Jason Yu, cum laude. Wen Jiang Yu. Nabil Rateb Nabil Abbas Youssef. Nicholas Carmine Zamilov, in absentia. Jinlin Zhang, in absentia. Yiqing Zhang, honors in religion, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Yinxin Zheng, honors in economics, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Yining Zhang. Hamza Zia, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Vincent Zaccardi. Sarah Elena Zimmerman, cum laude.
Congratulations, class of 2026. It's now my duty to bring us to our conclusion. Members of the class of 2026, you are now officially alumni. That's a little difficult to process, so let's ease the transition by reminiscing just a little bit about the highlights of your student days. The acceptance letter that you got way back when from the admissions office, moving into your first year room, early morning walks along this colonnade to class, the final game of your career as a general, your senior recital, the staff member who took care of you during a rough patch, faculty member who helped you discover an aptitude for art or science or philosophy and nurtured it into your passion, the friends you made who will be part of your lives forever, who will celebrate your marriages, the births of your children, your future accomplishments. Pause for just one final second and contemplate the setting we find ourselves in, which is the most beautiful in higher education. Consider the legacy of which you are now a part. Forever you will be known as graduates of Washington and Lee University, and you should carry that distinction with pride and with responsibility and with a sense of honor. Come back frequently, and while your geographic relationship to this place will change, the bonds of friendship between you and the people you've come to know will grow even stronger. Think of everybody here often, just as we will all continue to think of you. We'll wish you the very best. Godspeed and good luck. The 2026 commencement exercises are hereby adjourned. Congratulations. I don't know. I was just distracted by the whole photography thing. I didn't feel like I got grabbed. But
it was.
I really did. And congratulations, class of 2026.
Thanks.
Yeah, and thank you for everything.
You mispronounced my name, Provost Hill.
Thanks, man. Great job.
Deep appreciation. Yeah. Thank you. It's been great. You guys.
Does anyone have a camera?
I do.
Somebody's got a camera.
I want a picture.
Could you do a yeah.
Put the water bottle down. I can hear Kevin saying, put the water bottle down.